Hello everybody and welcome to my presentation. It's a little different than what's in the program. What I have to show is a look back at comic books through media. It's an art piece from the 40s all the way to present, or basically the 90s. So I guess I'll get it ready.
We are here with the man, the myth, the legend, Jesse Noble in the house, who's basically the founding father of Gen City Con. Jesse, I got to tell you, what even remotely gave you the idea to do this?
It was built out of necessity, I think. At one point, I had tried to get a store off the ground here in Dayton, and it didn't work out the way we planned. And I had a bunch of store stock, and I had to get rid of it. And I said, "This is what we'll do."
So there was no noble intent. It was just self-preservation.
Ultimately, but once we had a little bit of success, I could afford to have some scruples about it, and I've tried to turn it into something that can serve the Dayton community, comic community.
And how many years now?
This is our 5th year.
Now, why? I noticed certain things. Okay, and one, it's a one-day convention, and two, you really cater to a lot of the regional and indie writers and creators.
Sure.
Why?
I'll answer the second part of that. I think that an independent voice in comics is what keeps it new and fresh, and promoting those guys as much as we can is vital to comics staying in the forefront of popular culture. So, what was the first part?
Well, actually, the reason why I asked about the one-day conventions is because I actually meet more people that actually like the one-day conventions.
I found that dealers like it too. It's compact. They can essentially make the same amount of money that they would in 2 days, but only in 1 day. They don't have twice the expenses, food, hotel, yada, 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 yada. I think people like the more compact frame. Not to say that I wouldn't mind moving to a 2-day show in the future, but for now, one day I think really fits the level of commitment we have from the community.
Was it difficult in the beginning, being from the Dayton area, to attract people to come here?
We've been really lucky that the comic community has really embraced us, and then just now we're getting to the point where Dayton, as a community, like larger than just the comic community, has begun to realize that we're here and look to see what we're doing. I didn't really have to try and get an article placed in the Dayton Daily News. They came to us, they asked us about what we were doing. The Dayton City paper came to us and said, hey, this is your 5th year, right? Let's see what we can do. So the larger pop community has begun to embrace us. We're not just, a fly-by-night, one and done. We're committed to bring this kind of show to Dayton.
Have you been happy with the growth over the years?
Absolutely. I can't imagine saying no.
No, my God, we just can't get anybody to come here anymore.
Right. No, it's we knew from the beginning that it was going to be a slow grower. The tank in the economy didn't help a whole lot, but like I said, people just really embraced what we do here and made it their own.
So I guess my last question then would be, what goals do you have, if you haven't reached them yet?
Right. I'd like to see this move in. All right, I'll just get lofty as I can.
Grandiose.
Absolutely. I want this to be the San Diego of the Midwest.
Wow. I mean, I guess you can't get more lofty than that.
Right.
San Diego of the Midwest. That's a good line. Well, just listen, I know you're busy. I really appreciate you taking a few minutes to talk to us, all right?
And what do you do for a living?
Lieutenant, is there a 6-foot cop in Gotham City?
Nice outfit. I didn't ask. I have given a name to my pain.
What are you?
I'm Batman. Get those toys. My life is really complex. Freak terrorizes. Where they get a load of me.
You must be Julius Schwartz. I
Must be, but I really am.
I know all about this guy. This guy is an editor. He's been editor of Superman. He's been editor of Wonder Woman. He's been editor of Batman. He's been editor of, the list goes on. Flash.
Why don't we talk about what I'm editor of now?
Well, let's go ahead. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, at the moment I'm involved in putting out 4 issues of a miniseries about the Ambush Bug.
Ah, the Ambush Bug.
It is a funny book. In fact, it's a comic book.
Comic book?
Yeah, well, it's comic books are straight, but comic books are funny comic books, you see.
Oh, yes, of course.
And it's being done by Keith Giffen and 2 boobs. I mean, 2 Bobs. 2 Bobs named Bob Fleming and Bob Oxner. But right after that, I'll be involved in a couple of annuals. I'm putting out a Superman annual, which will be written and drawn by 2 English fellows. Alan Moore, the writer, I bribed by introducing him to pastrami on rye and a garlic pickle. After that, he could not pin me down.
That's all it took.
And Dave Gibbon, I gave him a few old comics from my personal collection, and he said, beautiful, I'll do anything you say. And finally, I'll be involved in a series of graphic novels. I can't tell you too much about them, but it's going to be the most exciting thing I've done in my 40 years in comics. The only hint I will give you, they'll be amazing, astounding, startling, fantastic, and weird. All those who know what I'm talking about will understand.
With the power of these lenses, I can turn the inside of this mountain into hot molten rock. No one, not even Captain Marvel, can survive that.
How long have you been drawing comic books? So I was about 7 years old. Little kid. What did your parents think about it? They oh yeah. After I got a job and they saw that you can make a living out of it, you'll hear no complaints anymore. You created exports? So what is the drawing on? This is the spike man. And what's this right here? This is the camera on top of your head that will record the wrong things or what's the rock. Have you had any formal art training? No. Just a lot of imagination, I think. Wait, so I say it and then look down? Or just open it and say it? Fly button?
Defense must rule. Object class fire.
They all did that. They all talk.
Introducing Marvel talking superheroes and X-Men. Defy.
They sound, too.
3 separate voice sound activators let you control what they say. Spider-Man. And do.
I will eat your brain. Why does that England?
Marvel talking superheroes and X-Men. Each sold separately from Toys.
Hi, you're Marv Wolfman. Yes, and you are editor of the best-selling Titans. I know that's not the only thing you're doing here, but tell us about every program you're involved with, please.
Everything, well, let's see, with the Teen Titans, we're moving all the characters to Starfire's home world of Tamaran, where we're going to make a lot of changes. Starfire's going to change tremendously in the next year. We're doing a lot of things with Cyborg. We're going to screw up Garlogan's love life. We're bringing back a few characters and getting rid of a few others.
You're getting rid of, and well, what are you going to do with the folks in Vigilante?
Well, we're completely changing that one too. I don't like to keep any book the same for too long. We're changing Adrian Chase's profession in the next few months. He'll be giving up the vigilante identity, or so he thinks. And unfortunately, the vigilante will still be around. Much worse than he's ever been, going out killing people for seemingly no reason. And the question is, what's happening to Adrian Chase? Why is he doing this?
There's a lot of things that are shaking up in the DC universe, it sounds like.
Yes.
And the DC universe is also going to get shook up in Crisis?
Crisis on Infinite Earths, which comes out, I guess, in January through December of next year, is streamlining the entire DC universe. We're changing things, we're adding characters, getting rid of some of the more popular characters, in fact. We're just changing everything around. It's going to be a very interesting series. George Perez and I are trying to do the best thing we possibly have ever done in our careers.
Now you can own Batman Forever on video. Now that's impressive. Bring home the Riddler. He's lean, green, and makes Batman see red. Buy it now, own it forever.
We're talking fast vision all day, all night.
Ultraverse comic books on sale today. Comic book store. Let's go. They couldn't be there when Movie 8 will onto that Super Line, or in 62 will onto that Splendor Line. Well, they can't be there now for the birth of the Ultraverse. Whoa. Hard Case, first editions at comic shops, June 16th.
Glenn Wein, tell us a little bit about what you're doing here.
I'm the head writer and editor and all-around gopher on Who's Who, the definitive directory of the DC Universe, which is a 24-volume maxi series over the next 2 years covering in encyclopedic detail every character virtually we've ever published. All our major heroes, all our major villains, all of our major equipment and buildings and places of interest, everything. No ads, different artists. It's being drawn by virtually every artist in the business. By the time it's done, if you don't know everything you need to know about the DC Universe, you will.
Ultraverse comic books. Now that's excitement. Superheroes. First editions. Jump on now.
You sure about this? Ultraverse comics. Let's do it. They couldn't be there when Movie 8 will onto that Super Line, or in 62 will onto that Splendor Line. Well, they can't be there now for the birth of the Ultraverse. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? I want it! This one.
Oh, sorry. All sold out.
Wait, this is a commercial. Commercials always have happy endings.
Just kidding.
Prime, Hard Case, first editions at comic shops, June 16th. In the great hall of the Justice League, there are assembled the world's 4 greatest heroes, created from the cosmic legends of the universe. Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman, Aquaman, and those 3 junior super friends, Wendy, Martin, and Wonder Dog. Their mission, to fight injustice, to right that which is wrong, and to serve all mankind. Injustice makes him boil, evil makes him burn, and then Danny Ketch becomes the Ghost Rider. Fight no Ghost Rider, blaze and vengeance, ride in the name of justice. James, hidden projectiles. With flame discs and Ghost Rider gun, they destroy scum like Zarathos and Skinner. Evil makes you burn. Ride the new flame no Ghost Rider, defender of the innocent. Cycles from the fifth on the Bigger Soul Saturday.
Amazing fantasy, number 15. I've got to have it.
Fine, it's $1,000.
Oh, I don't really need it. Well, I never dreamed the first Spider-Man comic would become so valuable. And it's hard to believe that it's been 20 years since I first thought up the story of Spider-Man. Peter Parker was a pretty typical high school student until one day at a science demonstration, he was bitten by a radioactive spider. Now, that accident gave Peter the power to climb walls. It also gave him tremendous spider strength. He vowed to fight crime as the Amazing Spider-Man.
In this thrilling excerpt, we see how the rugged star has done more to make spider students than Little Miss Muppet. Too small, buddy. Let's throw him down.
You can't escape me. Spider-Man is the cannon. Right now, Firestar. It's over. I'll never be Spider-Man again. You're crazy.
And the winner is the world's only human spider, Spider-Man. This award is a specially created flavor called Spider Spumoni. And here's what says to your yummy we have.
Just a minute. Just I forgot. During the clip, they told me accepting Spider-Man's reward on his co-stars, Iceman and the beautiful Firestar.
I'm sorry, Spider-Man can't be here for this proud moment, but we accept this award for him and we want to thank.
Thanks, Firestar. But I'll take it from here. I wouldn't think of disappointing the millions of people who rely on me.
There are ways to your acceptance speech.
Acceptance speech? I think not, Firestar. No, this is the perfect time to try out some new Spidey jokes. What's this? Give up? A spider doing push-ups on a mirror. Yeah, maybe I'm not proud to be a comedian. I think I'll just stick to being a crime-stopping web swinger. And I hope you'll keep watching The Amazing Me. I mean, The Amazing Spider-Man and his friends, Firestar and Iceman. Oh, and thanks for the yummy.
Will somebody please help me? Someone stole my Visa check card.
pilots. If your Visa check card's lost or stolen, you're not liable for fraudulent charges.
All that money they put back in your checking account, sheesh.
Signing with a Visa check card is super safe.
There's no need to fear. Underdog. Never mind.
Now you can take the hippest film of the year home for keeps. Awesome! Because Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles the movie is on video cassette for just $24.99.
Wretched!
And it only gets better because each video comes with coupons for over $20 worth of food and drinks from Pizza Hut.
I love being a turtle!
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles the movie. On video cassette, just $24.99. Get them while they're hot.
This was a class project I did for my extended mini cinema project, so.
I approve of the campy and nostalgia.
That's what I was trying to go for. Sorry for the technical issues. Any questions or anything? So
we're watching this on a VCR?
Huh?
We're watching this on a VCR?
Yes,
okay.
yeah. That was the whole concept. And this isn't my projector. My projector, this connection must have been a little loose. I should just went with mine, so I apologize for the technology.
His projector works.
Yeah, mine worked, but this is the second time I've done this presentation. And it changes every time I do it. I added the Gem City stuff with Jesse because this is Gem City. That was before you got here. There was an interview with Jesse that we did back in 2010. And it was like nostalgic because he was saying, one of these days I'll go to a 2-day show. We're at a 2-day show. So I thought it was really cool to put that in there. But it was just a sampling, and every time I present this, I would like to change it up. And my other VCR actually died as in my run through this morning, so I did it as one tape. It was originally set up to be, a couple of spaces was kind of long. Those were my overlaps. So you would have seen me change the tape out as the other projector would have started playing just before that. So if you notice, there was a couple gaps there. So I want to explain why they were a little longer in between. With VHS, you've got to give that a little time. But they were because I used to have 2 decks tied together, so they would, when one plays, the other one would take over and vice versa. So, but it died somewhere. I apologize. So, thank you for showing up. I don't know that's what I was doing. So, hope you enjoyed. I don't know. I asked for some critique. I mean, was it presentable? I mean,
yeah. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool.
I wish you could have seen the whole from the beginning.
Yeah.
We actually had the original Captain Marvel at the beginning from the old serial. So, you know, I went from past, and then there was a couple little things that was stuff that I had created, and was the Scarlet Huntress part was a promo video that I did for Sean Forney, who is here at the show. So if you want to see his art and stuff, he's down here in the show. So, well, like I said, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.